And he salutes them back. God damn it! I can't have nice things.
No, you can't.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Justin, and we are back with episode 44 of Gundam Seed, A Place for the Soul. How about you go and remind us of what happened last time?
Last time there wasn't too much. It was just a whole bunch of talking about important plot stuff and crazy world building and
I think Kigali and Kira sat down to eat. What were they eating again?
I don't even know.
You remember there was a thing about white sauce and a red sauce? You said that the white sauce is a normal thing to put on it. And I was like, I don't, was it yogurt? It was yogurt.
Yes.
And what was the red one? Because it wasn't ketchup, I don't think.
I'm not sure, but that was not last episode.
Was it not? Oh, I'm sorry. What am I thinking about? Because then Waltfield joins. It's like, no, it's got to be red sauce. Same show, right? This is literally the same show where we have a real hard debate about what sauces we put on foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I never put yogurt on food myself, but I barely eat yogurt.
No, so we got the reveal that Rao is actually a clone of George, the first coordinator. Which is kind of a big deal because Laflaga is George's son.
Which, you know, both things fucking out there, but again, how did we never talk about it? Like, how... it... When the George flashback episode came, did they ever say his last name? And was it Laflaga? Was his name George Laflaga? And we were just like, okay. Never said anything.
It was also said that Kira was designed as the ultimate coordinator, thus being protected, but he thought he was dead.
Except that Atherin also has all of his abilities. It wasn't designed. So,
correct.
Just, you know, thank God for those Patrick genes, I guess.
There was other fighting that happened, a conversation between Yazik and Durka. And yeah. What we've talked about so far really took the energy of the episode.
Again, it's the element of they've never talked about it before. I understand it from Rao. However, that I'm guessing Rao's not his real name. Rao the Crest.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you'd advertise that shit. Like, we've got George's clone or something. You know, you'd say something. There's got to be a way to spin this. The same thing for Laflaga. There's got to be a way you spin this. You can't let that go. These are the people that were so desperate for, like, media stuff that they were going to use Flay. They were going to send Flay to Panama and be like, inspirational for the troops. You don't think if they had George's biological son, who's been fighting the war against the coordinators, that some media guy would do something with that?
You would think so.
And also the whole, oh no, Rao got his mask shot off. Do you ever watch Justice League Unlimited?
Not super.
One of them, Lex Luthor gets his mind swapped with the Flash.
That's terrifying.
So Lex Luthor runs into a bathroom and takes the Flash's mask off. It's a meme. A lot of people know because he takes the mask off and says, "I have no idea who this is." Because who the fuck is gonna know Wally, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Rao's mask gets shot off, and we just like have no reaction to it because why were you hiding your face?
True.
All right. Well, I can tell I'm carrying the excitement here, so I guess we should just translate right into the episode.
Yeah, on this one, it's more of a thought of how do they follow that up? You know what I mean?
Well, with the fight. We're about to have a fight. Also, the flay thing.
Yes.
Look, man, I already waved my hand. We're going into the episode.
No, I'm here for
Nothing
it.
beats
Let's go.
this.
But before we get started,
Make sure that you hit the like button.
hit that subscribe button.
Comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered,
Uncensored.
And uncut.
as well as some early access stuff,
You can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
地球連合軍艦アークエンジェル級に告げる戦闘を開始する前に本艦で交流中の捕虜を返還したい
Okay. That was so short as to feel as unnecessary.
Yeah, because we're also wondering what information could be on there that's gonna cause the reactions that we see.
Well, Azrael just laughs, so
Yeah.
I guess the implication is more so it'll be more important to, say, Sutherland and the other admirals than it is to the leader of Blue Cosmos. But that doesn't give me any hints.
No, it doesn't.
I don't have any conception of what could be on a disc. Like, if I gave you a disc, if I held up a disc right now and be like, this will not only end the war in Ukraine with Russia, but it will also solve the Middle East problem. You'd be like, that's a lie. What can you fucking have on one disc? Obviously, the first thought would be blackmail, but I don't think it'd be as easy as that. Although that does seem like a very raw move. Although you wouldn't just give them the blackmail.
Could it be something to do with like zaft codes or something?
Again, that would just be one side. Why would that end the war?
I don't know.
Maybe it's the neutron jammers? Because that would be a
Maybe.
both sides thing. I will say, I kind of wish that Gundam fights were slower.
目標はあくまで
Yes.
More time being animated, more time on screen. The difference with, say, Jujutsu Kaisen fights and, say, like, Dragon Ball Z fights. You can see what's happening. People move, and you see gravity taking effect on stuff.
Yeah. I think if there was ever a live action version of this, they would have to
地
be.
方照準各艦河川をエターナルに集中せよナスカ級接近距離30オレンジ14マーク33から87チャーリークルーゼミ嫌な時に嫌な位置に
バルトフェルド艦長
エターナルと草薙で迎撃するアークエンジェルはドミニオンを
わかりました
了解転進イエロー17マーク25アルファ水力70
That is one thing I did actually add to the board, even though we haven't brought the board up. Ad said that he knew Waltfeld, or he had at least met him once. So I had that little white line connection between the two captains.
Yeah.
さてどっちかなそりゃくそイザークナスカ級よりポット射出されましたシグナルを確認
一方的な通告のみでこんな中域に
どういうことですかね
Well, I mean, technically you have a responsibility,
回収させたい
Yes.
unless you're
罠にし
Yazek.
ても妙ですし どうします艦長さん。ミサイル接近。回避。
Yeah, Yazik is
本当に乗ってん
still a
の
wild card.
捕虜なんですかね。ごちゃごちゃだぜ。
Well, I was being flippant. Obviously, I don't think Yazik's gonna go out of his way to shoot an escape pod.
Uh-huh.
すげえじゃんか。まずいぞキラー。M1 だけじゃジンに対抗しきれない。追い込まれるぞ。
Kira's going through it.
Well, I guess it's a matter of one, exhaustion, and two, just processing all the information you just heard last episode.
Indeed. No. He definitely received a lot of information.
Surprising that the Dominion is holding up, considering it's just one ship in versus basically 6 other ships, depending on which ones they're firing.
Yeah, this battle's lasting longer than I expected.
Oh, look at that! You're dodging, killed somebody else.
バルトフェルト艦長、
なんです。
草薙と共に全ての火星をベサリウスに集中してください。あの船を突破し、中域を離脱しましょう。
Bloodthirsty, a little bit, Lacus.
Little bit.
Also, please don't. I rather like Captain Ad Ede. I don't really know how to say his name. It's ADE.
ベサリウスを突破する。
Also, he survived 44 episodes now. Let's not kill him before the end of the season.
Yeah, the fact it's not boasting well for
わかりました。キラ君たちに知らせて。
I was wondering if she actually had a radio on there or not. 'Cause they weren't listening to the first ones.
なんなんですこれは。ザフト脱出ポットより国際救難チャンネルです。
フレイ、
どうして？おい、何の騒ぎだこれは。
Okay.
フレイ。
I wonder how many people are thinking right now that if these people would even want to rescue her. I mean, obviously, from an outside perspective, I want her to be rescued. I'm just saying. From
Uh-huh.
people that don't like Flay.
子供ですよね。アルスター。
カラミティ、サブナック少尉、ポットを回収しろ。
あ？
Well, I guess that kills my Blue Cosmos theory connection with Flay. If the leader of Blue Cosmos doesn't give a shit about her.
彼女は
Little
亡くな
bit.
ったジョージ・アルスター外務次官の娘です。急げ、サブナック少尉。
いやしかし、だから罠じゃないってことじゃない。
ですが、
I'm already bargaining with something else. Already gave up on the value of her own life being reason enough to rescue her.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. Melted right through the head.
It ain't got no face no more.
キラ。へえ、面白いことを言いますね、彼女。何をお持ちなのかな。鍵って。
そんなものそちらは信用なさるのですか。
だって気になるじゃない。普通言いませんよ。
To be fair,
戦争
I think Flay is safe on their side.
Yes, I think Flay is safe whoever she ends up getting picked up by.
Well, not Zaft. But Zaft has no reason to pick her up. She got released from Zaft.
Oh no, so I get that. Like, she's no longer with Zaft.
No, I meant it was saying if any side picked her up. I think if she got picked up by Zaft, unless Rao was protecting her again, it wouldn't be safe for her.
Uh-huh.
We're just all on open frequency.
キラ・ヤマト生きていたのか。
Kira don't go down without a fight.
Or two massive explosions.
Indeed.
Thank God we designed all of our weapons like boomerangs.
True.
That's one way to put that.
Oh.
Come on, man. You don't have to win. Just get out of there.
Can't have nice things.
But he's like one of the two captains that Yazik and crew actually like. The other one melted in orbit, if you remember.
Yep. I like that we're getting a fair amount of destruction going on, like the battles actually matter.
See? The two guys who already switched sides were still saluting. And he salutes them back. God damn it! I can't have nice things.
No, you can't.
I want Yazik to be angry only because he thinks that Rao caused the death of Ades.
君が。で、鍵って何？本当に持ってるの？なんだか本当っぽいじゃない？誰に渡す？
It's almost like it's bad for Blue Cosmos to have the key.
To which we obviously see him laughing hysterically. Hey, it's the mid-ritter crawl. Yep, I am slowly becoming unable to talk.
Yep. It's very clear that they're not in a small amount of pain.
I mean, at least it's a familiar face.
Yes. Okay. Are they going to show us?
Oh. Is that it? I mean, I guess the fact...
Yeah.
The fact about the Chancellor... But I feel like that would incite the war, not stop it.
No, because that gives them the means to produce something on a similar level.
Yeah, again, incite the war, not stop it. Also, they had an entire conversation about what would happen if they found out that they were using this.
Yep.
大丈夫か？大丈夫。ごめん。
Yeah, because this puts nuclear. Yeah, this puts nuclear weapons back on the table.
Guilt.
Yep.
Hey, he didn't cry.
わかったわ。みんな疲れていると思うけど。
Yeah, she didn't make whatever that sound was before.
そう。じゃあお願いね。キラ君、倒れたそうよ。戦闘で負傷したわけではないということだけど。
無理もないな。
He is the ultimate coordinator. Anyway, back to our story. And then this little pig...
俺の親父ってさ、
Yep.
傲慢で横暴で疑り深くてさ、俺がガキの頃死んだけど、そんな印象
My father knew that I was lactose intolerant and gave me
信
cheese.
じられるか？こんなの。
No, he's lactose intolerant.
こんな私にはあるのだよ。すべての人類を裁く権利がな。おまけに失敗作。テロメアが短くて老化が早いって。なんだよそりゃ。
He ages quickly? I guess I missed that one.
あなたのせいではないのよ。
奴には過去も未来ももしかしたら自分すらないんだ。間もなく最後
He's
の
pretty clearly made his own identity.
私が開く。
Yep.
そしてこの世界は終わる。この果てしなき欲望の世
Well, I
界。
guess that answers that one too. He's given nuclear power to the only side that didn't have it.
世界を道連れにする。
Correct.
そんなことはさせねえよ。俺が。
Yeah, the nuclear option is now on the table, which is...
Well, it already was for zaft because they made the two things with the nuclear cancelers. So now Earth has it.
"ごめん。ありがとう。
キラ。
My thing is, if you threw a picture frame at me and it had a picture that I had and I thought was heavily related to me, I would start thinking, is this just a generic picture that comes with the frame? That I would be tricked.
今は
I love that thought pattern.
なんだかあいつボロボロだ。あの声知ってるか？
声。
It's a similar idea of like, hey, my mom didn't knit me this sweater.
アークエンジェルに乗ってた。キラたちの仲間だ。
そうか。
Yeah, you guys killed her dad.
Yeah.
Technically, I guess the Fasadas killed him. In which case, you just killed the guy who ordered the firing that killed her dad. Damn it. I feel like Flay is gonna be dead by the end of the episode. What are we doing? You don't give this unless either Kira actually loved Flay, or we're remembering her because it's about time she dies.
Yeah.
No, never mind. I guess we're just remembering everything now.
大丈夫僕
This way is the airlock.
泣かないって決めたから
泣いていいのですよ。
Is it?
だから人は泣けるのですから。
See, she's a healthy option for Kira. That's fine.
Closer.
That's crying.
Get you closer to it. I would say it's still a little bit off, but, you know, to each their own. Oh, did we rebuild the strike already? Can we have a funeral for that guy? Come
ここ
on.
にいるあなた、すべてですわ。
I don't know.
My real worry is what this has for Dren from Universal Century. Because I feel like that guy was the Dren analog.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I really don't want Dren to die.
There's a good chance he might.
I'm fine saying this now because obviously we've got you for what, like 3 more, maybe, possibly recordings of Universal Century?
Yeah.
That, I don't know if I've ever brought it up before, if it was blatantly obvious by now or not, that Gundam Seed is the reimagining of Universal Century, or at least the original Mobile Suit Gundam.
Got it.
So at some point you would have been like, wait a second, I'm remembering these two things now. I'm obviously not going to spoil the rest, because obviously you've still got more time with us, so I don't want to give away what might happen. But just that element of it, now I'm worried that Dren might die, because I like Dren. It's no big thing that I like Ade, because, again, I think I've said his name 5 different ways now. I just don't know how to say his name.
Yeah, this is just like a little.
優しく笑ってらっしゃるわ。
Does this feel like it's going into a new arc next episode?
父親は幽霊響き僕は何だったのかな生まれてきちゃ
Thanks, Haru.
いけなかったのかな
昔、母に言われました。世界はあなたのもので、そしてまた
So was your mother
あなたは世界
Scarface?
のものなのだと。生まれ出て
Her mother said first you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the respect.
あなたを見つけて、私は幸せになりました。
ロックス
あなたにいてほしい。
Again, I don't like it.
私は
I think I mainly don't like it because of Lacus, not because of Kira.
I get it.
持たせてはならぬ、打たせてはならぬ。近畿の名で叫びながらも、それは確かにそこに存在する力。閉ざすのも人ならば、またそれを解き放つのも。巨大な光が空に散るとき、新たに目を覚ます者は。
Oh.
次回機動戦士ガンダムシード、悪夢は再び。光闇打ち砕けガンダム。
We're gonna try and nuke the plants, I guess. I didn't think we were gonna, like, go there immediately. I thought there were gonna be some time before, like, the nuclear rearmament began.
Oh no, that's why I brought up nukes are back on the table.
No, I understood that. I thought it was going to take time. Like, oh, we need to disseminate the information. Then we need to work on building these nuclear cancelers. And then we need to make a plan and then put that plan into motion. Not like, oh, it's been 5 minutes. Get those nukes. Let's go. I mean, unless there's going to be
Yeah.
a time jump in the next episode.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's what I'm saying. I thought there was going to be more time, like that. The whole nuclear thing was going to be a thing for next season, not like instantly. Oh, let's nuke us some plants, which I guess was all Earth has been waiting for. We knew that they were gathering the fleet at the moon, so maybe they already had nukes at the moon, and then we're like, well, sorry, the thought has just hit me. They don't need that information to nuke the plants. There's no nuclear jammers in space. There's no neutron jammers in space. That's all on Earth.
That information
Shifts the entire balance of the war, because now you can't nuke the Earth because the Earth has all these fucking neutron jammers, but the plants are undefended because we didn't fuck ourselves up with neutron jammers.
and it also opens up to the idea of if you do it and people are like, why are you bringing nuclear energy back? And they can be like, oh yeah, we didn't do it.
The problem is we've already gone back and forth a number of times. No, that was the implication I was talking about before during the episode, is that they said if they ever discover that we've got these two Gundams that are using it, the fallout would be bad. Get it? Fallout? No,
Yep.
it's the element of they Janus 7'd us, which was a nuke on the thing. So we've already seen that happen, which is why it's the Nightmare Reborn, because it's
Yes.
literally all of Zaft's worst nightmare. But then we had Cyclops, the Alaskan base thing.
Yep.
And then, God, I'm forgetting one, am I? There was another super weapon sort of thing that already happened, right?
I don't know if it was a super weapon, but I know there was the self-destructive orb.
Yeah, that's not it though. I mean, that's a thing, but the fact that Orb was a neutral nation that didn't like answer Zaft's call and obviously did not cowtail to the Earth Alliance kind of makes it its own thing. Like the only people that are going to be like, "Damn you for destroying Orb," are Orb's own citizens. So
True.
yeah, I just thought there was another Cyclops level thing, but I guess maybe I'm just thinking about Cyclops.
No, you're not. I don't know where it is or what it was, but there was an implied space weapon.
You're not talking about the thing that Zaft dropped, are you? Because that's not
No.
really it. Okay. That was like just an EMP thing.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, no, I
Was-
think you're wrong. I think you're
it was
wrong
a
because
space
you
laser.
thought the space colony was a space laser originally. And I think
You're
you're going
right.
back to that, yeah.
I
Probably because
was.
it's got this giant dish shape, and it's like, no, it's just a weird
Yeah.
colony thing. Especially because
No,
it doesn't
you're-
look
you're
like
correct.
every other colony.
You are 100%
I
correct.
swear I feel like there was a third thing, but I just can't. It's not in my head, and I might just be making it up or thinking about any other anime. I feel like there's a problem in my head, is that I feel like I might be getting jaded to anime only because I feel like I'm comparing every anime to every other anime. So when like something big and like impactful happens in one show, I'm like, yeah, but in this other show they can blow up planets, so it's like, yeah, but I'm not watching that other show. I'm watching this show, and I have a hard time bringing stuff into context.
That I could definitely see that happening over time.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been watching anime for over 20-something years, so the problem is that first viewings are impactful, right? So my impulse is like, oh my god, this is fucking amazing! And then it's like, well, I've reached that level. Nothing else is now going to reach that level. I feel I may be a bit jaded now. So I guess the level of intrigue that we've hit on this show has kind of hit a spot in that jaded mindset that it's not being touched by anything else.
Got it.
So I can get real excited for it, even though nothing else in the show makes me feel that way. It's like, oh, this is hitting me in that mystery itch. What's the mystery here? In other shows, I kind of have to try and make up a mystery to get excited.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check the board again real quick. I'm not bringing it up on screen.
It's all good.
I just want to bring
am-
up names.
I'm very much in a spot where I think this is a natural escalation based off what we've seen and the point of the season that we're in. Or that we're at.
I don't know if it's a natural escalation, but it is one that pays off well. You know why I've had a hard time with it? Because I've never called him Ads before, even though it is his last name. Frederick is his first name, and I think I've referred to him by that more often than not.
Yeah.
And Zellman is the guy who died falling into orbit that they all mourned for as well. I think my problem is Hibiki is a name that Symphogear, the main character of that show, is called, her name is Hibiki. That's why Hibiki rings a bell for me every time they say my parents' name was Hibiki.
Uh-huh.
Well, Symphogear had 5 seasons, and we watched them all. So, 5 seasons of a character
Got it.
named Hibiki, and I'm like, why is that name so familiar? Alright. Well, that's what I was checking the board for, see if there was a character I've already marked down as named Hibiki that we may have met or something like that. I guess it's all just been introduced in this episode. Alright, well, final thoughts?
Yes, I believe Hibiki was introduced this episode. Excited about how they're going to end the season strong and how they're going to deal with the very clear and present nuclear threat coming.
Yeah, I mean, they're bringing it back. I guess the
It's true.
Counter-Strike. Alright, well, once again, I have been Theta. This has been Justin. We've been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?